secrets directly against my bare shoulder blade. A soft avalanche of vocabulary designed to completely disarm. In the velvet sanctuary of the bedroom where the daylight fade, I fall victim once again to your dangerous quiet charm. Your satin whispers float like incense through the humid air, painting illusions of a future that will never physically exist. I'm trapped inside the beautiful entanglement of your stare, unable to summon the strength to definitively resist. The fabric of the curtains rustles in the midnight breeze as you spin your delicate web of sophisticated deception. I am brought down completely to my trembling knees by the sheer elegance of your manipulative perfection. You know exactly which frequency to adjust your voice to bypass all the logical defenses inside my analytical brain, leaving me with absolutely nothing constructive left to do but swallow the bitter medicine disguised as pleasure and pain. The volume is low, but the impact is incredibly profound. Every syllable you utter vibrates along my sensitive spine. We are burying our sanity deep beneath the soft sound of a love that is beautiful, corrupted and divine. Captivated entirely by these satin whispers in the dark, believing every single magnificent lie you softly tell. Nothing remains of our original, natural living spark, just the intoxicating magic of this romantic spell. You speak so sweetly as you tear my world completely apart, muffling the sound of the destruction with a gentle caress. You carve your name onto the surface of my fragile heart, leaving me stranded in this elegant, quiet mess. The perfume of your betrayal is subtle and hard to detect, blended perfectly with the expensive silk sheets on the bed. I try to gather the remaining shards of my self-respect, but I am intoxicated by the phrases you just said. You whispered that I am the only one you will ever truly desire, while the scent of another woman still lingers on your skin, feeding the fuel to my self-destructive, volatile fire, welcoming the beautiful devastation from within. The clock is ticking softly on the mahogany bedside table stand, a quiet witness to the absolute bankruptcy of our trust. I hold the weight of your empty promises in my hand, watching them dissolve into a pile of shimmering dust. No more running away from the reality of the situation, no more pretending that your words carry any actual weight. I'm waking up from this beautiful hypnotic hallucination and closing the heavy iron parameters of my gaze. The volume is low, but the impact is incredibly profound. Every syllable you utter across your lips as the fantasy slowly slips. Captivated entirely by these satin whispers in the dark. Believe in every single magnificent lie you softly tell. You breathe your secrets directly against my bare shoulder blade. A soft avalanche of vocabulary designed to completely disarm. In the velvet sanctuary of the bedroom where the daylight fades, I fall victim once again to your dangerous quiet charm. Your satin whispers float like incense through the humid air, painting illusions of a future. The crimson sun descends beneath the distant purple hills as a sudden autumn shiver through my body chills. The shadows grow enormous on the overgrown lawn, signaling the final validation. You are gone. I hear your phantom footsteps walking through the front hall, throwing ghostly silhouettes against the parlor wall. You murmur secret phrases that I cannot quite identify beneath the shifting colors of an uninspiring sky. A solitary swallow flies across the evening air, matching all the desperation that I have to bear. I close my weary eyelids just to capture your design, trying to convince myself that you are still mine. The wind is blowing through the cracks inside the ancient door, sweeping dusty memories across the wooden floor. We spent our golden hours chasing after cheap illusions. Now we reap the harvest of our spiritual confusions. The twilight is absorbing every little spark of light, preparing for the onslaught of an endless winter night. We speak in quiet murmurs so the angels cannot hear, releasing every single unadulterated fear. Dusk whispers traveling across the vacant space, erasing every remnant of your beautiful face. They tell me that our season has officially expired, leaving both our spirits unbelievably tired. Oh, dust whispers, they echo through the violet twilight zone, confirming the reality that I am completely alone. A soft velvet reminder that the darkness always wins, exactly at the boundary where our tragedy begins. I find a silver locket buried deep inside the sand, remembering the pressure of your affectionate hand. The metal has oxidized and turned a dark metallic gray, just like the beautiful emotions that we threw away. I listen to the rustling of the dying willow trees, carrying your messages upon the evening breeze. You say that you are sorry for the damage that you caused back when our velocity was temporarily paused. The evening star is blinking in the upper stratosphere, making your complete abandonment feel incredibly near. I wrap my knitted shawl around my cold, unprotected neck, looking at the ruins of our monumental wreck. We built our expectations on a foundation of air. Now we sit inside the quiet valley of despair. The dust is disappearing as the midnight takes control, swallowing the last remaining pieces of my soul. The twilight is absorbing every little spark without a spark. Cheap gin and matches scatter across the tabletop. I strike a flame to burn away your wicked ghost. The spinning wheel of madness never seems to stop. I'm raising up a chalice to the things I hate the most. You were a habit that I couldn't easily break, a sweet addiction masquerading as a cure. Every single promise was a calculated fake, leaving my intentions so corrupted and impure. The curtain smell of cheap tobacco and regret, a lingering reminder of the nights you stayed too late. I try my absolute hardest to completely forget how easily you turned our grand romance into hate. You played your cards with such a wicked, clever hand, gambling with affection like it was a plastic toy. Now I am stranded in a dry and barren land, stripped of every ounce of my remaining inner joy. Watching the gray plume slowly rise and twist, exhaling every memory of your toxic touch, chasing a fantasy that never did exist. Why did I ever crave your volatile love so much? Lost in the bitter smoke of a dying affection, breathing the ashes of a fire gone completely cold, looking at a stranger in my own reflection, trapped in a cycle that is growing ancient and old. You were the match that ignited the flame. Now I'm choking on the residue you left behind, playing a dirty, sophisticated game that left me utterly broken and mentally blind. The ashtray is overflowing on the velvet chair where you used to sit and spin your clever little webs. I run my trembling fingers through my tangled hair as the tide of my infatuation finally ebbs. You had a way of making dynamic truth seem small, blaming your deficiencies on my fragile state of mind. But now I see the writing written clear upon the wall, leaving all your heavy baggage far away behind. The neon streetlights cast a green and sickly glow through the Venetian blinds onto the dusty floor. I watch the traffic moving incredibly slow, knowing you won't ever walk through that heavy door. I've reclaimed the space that you tried to occupy, purging every corner of your suffocating scent. No more tears left for a sophisticated lie. Every single dollar of our emotional wealth is spent. Watching the gray plume slowly rise and twist, exhaling every memory of your toxic touch, chasing a fantasy that never did exist. Why did I ever crave your volatile love so much? Lost in the bitter smoke of a dying affection, breathing the ashes of a fire gone completely cold, looking at a stranger in my own reflection, trapped in a cycle that is growing ancient and old. You were the match that ignited the flame. Now I am choking on the residue you left behind, playing a dirty, sophisticated game that left me utterly broken and mentally blind. Burn it all down to the blackened ground. No more looking back at the wreckage in the deceptive tongues. The air is shifting, the atmosphere is clean, moving far away from the ugliest nightmare I've seen. Lost in the bitter smoke of a dying affection, breathing the ashes of a fire gone completely cold, looking at a stranger in my own reflection, trapped in a cycle that is growing ancient and old. You were the match that ignited the flame. Now I am choking on the residue you left behind, playing a dirty, sophisticated game that left me utterly broken and mentally blind. Bitter smoke evaporating away into the light of a brand new day. No more choking, I can finally breathe. Watch the last remnant of your memory leave. You taste like expensive sin wrapped in a velvet coat, a dangerous luxury that I simply can't afford to buy. Your dark honeyed words catch directly in my throat, making me believe every beautiful, sophisticated lie. I know your affection is a trap designed to ensnare, a gilded cage where my freedom goes to quickly die. But when you look at me with that intense, predatory stare, I abandon all my defenses without even asking why. The perfume you wear lingers heavily on my silk sheets, an intoxicating blend of cedar wood, amber, and deceit. Outside the window, the rain pours down on empty streets, while inside there's a room our mutual destruction is complete. You are the sickness that I never wanna fully cure, the exquisite agony that keeps me coming back for more. Your motives are filthy, but your execution is so pure, leaving my shattered heart scattered across the floor. One sip from your lips is enough to paralyze my spine, making me lose all control of my sanity and senses. I keep on drinking your toxic, corrupted vintage wine, tearing down all of my protective emotional fences. Oh, you are my sweet poison running through my veins, a beautiful disaster that I gladly choose to embrace. I'm addicted to the pleasure that is hidden in the pains and the dangerous thrill of chasing your phantom face. You are a medicine that slowly kills me from inside, a lovely weapon that cuts me deeper than a knife. I have nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide from the sweet poison that has taken over my life. Your touch leaves a burn that never seems to fully heal, a permanent mark branded embedded deep into my fragile flesh. I don't care if what we have is illusionary or real, as long as you keep entangling me inside your mesh. My friends all warn me that I'm dancing with the devil. Someday you will leave me ruined in the middle of the road. But I am past the point where I could easily turn and run. I fully accepted this chaotic, heavy emotional load. The morning light begins to crack through the heavy blinds, exposing the wreckage of the night we just threw away. Two damaged souls possessed by two completely twisted minds, with absolutely nothing constructive left to do or say. You sleep beside me like an angel who has lost his wings, unconscious of the havoc you have wreaked inside my chest. I am captivated by the misery your shadow brings, finding a twisted comfort in the state of unrest. One sip from your lips is enough to paralyze my spine, making me lose all control of my sanity and senses. I keep on drinking your toxic, corrupted vintage wine, tearing down all of my protective emotional fences. Oh, you are my sweet poison running through my veins, a beautiful disaster that I gladly choose to embrace. I'm addicted to the pleasure that is hidden in the plains, and the dangerous thrill of chasing your phantom face. You are a medicine that slowly kills me from inside, a lovely weapon that cuts me deeper than a knife. I have nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide from the sweet poison that has taken over my life. Kill me softly with your wicked, lovely touch. Pour another glass of your delicious, fatal wine. No one else could ever make me suffer half as much, or make the agony feel so completely divine. So sweet, so fatal, rocking me in a dangerous cradle, in my blood, in my soul, taking away all my control. Oh, you are my sweet poison, running through my veins, a beautiful disaster that I gladly choose to embrace. I'm addicted to the pleasure that is hidden in the pains, and the dangerous thrill of chasing your phantom face. You are a medicine that slowly kills me from inside, a lovely weapon that cuts me deeper than a knife. I have nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide from the sweet poison that has taken over my life. Sweet poison, delicious death, taking away my final breath. Let it run, let it flow, never let me go. It tastes like expensive sin wrapped in a velvet coat, a dangerous luxury that I chest, pulling me down into the hidden trenches of my soul. You awakened a primitive hunger that refuses to rest, stripping away my remaining fragments of sanity and control. I stare at the ceiling as the midnight shadows expand, vibrating with a magnetic pull I cannot physically fight. We are stranded together on a stretch of uncharted land, chasing an obsession that defies the morning light. Your glance possesses a dangerous, unspoken weight, like a sudden downpour on a parched and dusty plain. You unlock the heavy iron padlock of my private gate, flooding my entire system with an exquisite kind of pain. I know this intense preoccupation is bound to end in grief, a beautiful catastrophe waiting for the right moment to strike. But your proximity offers the only available temporary relief in a world of duplicates where no two things feel alike. The tide is rising rapidly, the water is warm and deep, swallowing all the cautious words we carefully prepared to say. We have a collection of volatile secrets we promise to keep as the rational world begins to completely dissolve away, sinking further into the abyss of this deep desire, burning with a hunger that nothing else can satisfy. We are playing with a dangerous subterranean fire without even pausing to look each other in the eye. An absolute surrender of the body and the analytical mind, trapped inside a current that is pulling us out to sea, leaving every safety boundary line far away behind in the heavy grip of this chaotic emotional ecstasy. The air grows thick with the scent of jasmine and leather, a suffocating luxury that fills this enclosed private space. We are bound together by an invisible, unbreakable tether, unable to eliminate the vivid memory of your beautiful face. You operate on a frequency that directly bypasses my brain, targeting the raw impulses hidden deep within my core, administering a sweet remedy that acts exactly like a stain, leaving me completely exhausted, yet begging you for more. The clock is ticking softly, but the rhythm is entirely lost, overwhelmed by the frantic cadence of our mutual design. We don't care about the final catastrophic financial cost, as long as we keep on drinking this intoxicating vintage wine. The outside world is a distant, unimportant murmur tonight, a faint echo that carries absolutely no real significance at all. We are locked in the sanctuary of this dim crimson light, waiting for the final protective barrier to inevitably fall. The tide is rising rapidly, the water is warm and deep, swallowing all the cautious words we carefully prepared to say. We have a collection of volatile secrets we promise to keep as the rational world begins to completely dissolve away, sinking further into the abyss of this deep desire, burning with a hunger that nothing else can satisfy. We are playing with a dangerous subterranean fire without even pausing to look each other in the eye. An absolute surrender of the body and the analytical mind, trapped inside a current that is pulling us out to sea, leaving every safety boundary line far away behind in the heavy grip of this chaotic emotional ecstasy. Emotional ecstasy. No beautiful downward spiral. Your touch has taken absolute possession of my independent soul, making this self-destructive passion feel entirely vital. Deep down below the surface, losing all our sense of purpose. No more breath, no more light, just the pull of the endless night. Sinking further into the abyss of this deep desire, burning with a hunger that nothing else can satisfy. We are playing with a dangerous subterranean fire, without even pausing to look each other in the eye. And an absolute surrender of the body and the analytical mind, trapped inside a current that is pulling us out to sea. Leaving every safety boundary line far away behind, in the heavy grip of this chaotic emotional ecstasy. An dark anchor heavy inside my vulnerable chest, pulling me down into the hidden trenches of my soul. You awakened a primitive hunger that refuses to rest, stripping away my remaining fragments of sanity and control. I stare at the ceiling as the midnight shadows expand, vibrating with a magnetic pull I cannot physically fight. We are stranded together on a stretch of uncharted land, chasing an obsession that defies the morning light. Your glance possesses a dangerous unspoken weight, like a sudden downpour on a parched and dusty plain. You unlock the heavy iron padlock of my private gate, flooding my entire system with an exquisite kind of pain. I know this intense preoccupation is bound. And dark anchor heavy inside my vulnerable chest, pulling me down into the hidden trenches of my soul. You awakened a primitive hunger that refuses to rest, stripping away my remaining fragments of sanity and control. I stare at the ceiling as the midnight shadows expand, vibrating with a magnetic pull I cannot physically fight. We are stranded together on a stretch of uncharted land, chasing an obsession that defies the morning light. Your glance possesses a dangerous unspoken weight, like a sudden downpour on a parched and dusty plain. You unlock the heavy iron padlock of my private gate, flooding my entire system with an exquisite kind of pain. I know this intense preoccupation is bound to end in grief, a beautiful catastrophe waiting for the right moment to strike. But your proximity offers the only available temporary relief in a world of duplicates where no two things feel alike. The tide is rising rapidly, the water is warm and deep, swallowing all the cautious words we carefully prepared to say. We have a collection of volatile secrets we promise to keep, as the rational world begins to completely dissolve away, sinking further into the abyss of this deep desire, burning with a hunger that nothing else can satisfy. Leaving every safety boundary line far away behind, in the heavy grip of this chaotic emotional ecstasy. The air grows thick with the scent of jasmine and leather, a suffocating luxury that fills this enclosed private space. We are bound together by an invisible, unbreakable tether, unable to eliminate the vivid memory of your beautiful face. You operate on a frequency that directly bypasses my brain, targeting the raw impulses hidden deep within my core, administering a sweet remedy that acts exactly like a stain, leaving me completely exhausted yet begging you for more. The clock is ticking softly, but the rhythm is entirely lost, overwhelmed by the frantic cadence of our mutual design. We don't care about the final catastrophic financial cost, as long as we keep on drinking this intoxicating vintage wine. The outside world is a distant, unimportant murmur tonight, a faint echo that carries absolutely no real significance at all. We are locked in the sanctuary of this dim crimson light, waiting for the final protective barrier to inevitably fall. The tide is rising rapidly, the water is warm and deep, swallowing all the cautious words we carefully prepare to say. We have a collection of volatile secrets we promise to keep, as the rational world begins to completely dissolve away. Sinking further into the abyss of this deep desire, burning with a hunger that nothing else can satisfy. Dark anchor heavy inside my vulnerable chest, pulling me down into the hidden trenches of my soul. And dark anchor heavy inside my vulnerable chest, pulling me down into the hidden trenches of my soul. You awakened a primitive hunger that refuses to rest, stripping away my remaining fragments of sanity and control. I stare at the ceiling as the midnight shadows expand, vibrating with a magnetic pull I cannot physically fight. We are stranded together on a stretch of uncharted land, chasing an obsession that defies the morning light. Your glance possesses a dangerous unspoken weight, like a sudden downpour on a parched and dusty plain. You unlock the heavy iron padlock of my private gate, flooding my entire system with an exquisite kind of pain. I know this intense preoccupation is bound to end in grief, a beautiful catastrophe waiting for the right moment to strike. But your proximity offers the only for temporary relief in a world of duplicates where no two things feel alike. The tide is rising rapidly, the water is warm and deep, swallowing all the cautious words we carefully prepared to say. We have a You wear deception like a tailored velvet suit, offering me a forbidden poison fruit. Your lips are stained with a dangerous shade of red, repeating every single phrase you ever said. I see the shadows hiding underneath your smile, a wicked trap that stretches for a mile. You play the lover with such perfect grace, while hiding secrets that you can't erase. The ballroom floor is empty as we start to spin, dancing on the edge of a gorgeous sin. I feel the tension rising in your steady grip, watching the jewelry from your fingers slip. You whisper sweet things that I know are fake, counting every dollar that you wanna take. A master performance in a theater of pain, driving me completely and utterly insane. Your velvet words are dripping down like wine, crossing over every single sacred line. I know the truth, but I still want the taste, wasting all my youth in this romantic waste. Crimson lies are bleeding through the dark, leaving an eternal, unforgettable mark. You paint a picture that is beautiful and bold, but your affection is incredibly cold. Oh, crimson lies, they catch me in their net, a dangerous game I will forever regret. We bleed in secret while the music plays, lost inside this red, intoxicating haze. I found the velvet ribbon belonged to her, making all our happy memories a blur. The scent of betrayal is heavy in the room, sealing our relationship to total doom. You look at me and try to deny the crime, but we have reached the absolute end of time. The glass is shattered on the marble floor, and I am walking straight toward the door. Your eyes are shifting like a desperate thief, offering a temporary false relief. But I am done with all your theatrical plays, wasting all my energy for days and days. The scarlet color of your deep deceit is the only thing that makes our tragedy complete. I leave the keys upon the silver plate, leaving you alone to gamble with your fate. Your velvet words are dripping down like wine, crossing over every single sacred line. I know the truth, but I still want the taste, wasting all my youth in this romantic waste. Crimson lies are bleeding through the dark, leaving an eternal, unforgettable mark. You paint a picture that is beautiful and bold, but your affection is incredibly cold. Oh, crimson lies, they catch me in their net, a dangerous game I will forever regret. We bleed in secret while the music plays, lost inside this red, intoxicating haze. this wicked game. No more tears to bleed. That's all I need. Crimson lies are bleeding through the dark, leading me to forevermore. You paint a picture that is beautiful and bold, but your affection is incredibly cold. Oh, crimson lies, they catch me in the net, a dangerous game I will forever regret. We bleed in secret while the music plays, lost inside this red, intoxicating haze. Crimson lies fading out of sight, no more drama in the night. Goodbye to the red, everything is dead. The clock strikes 12 upon the peeling wallpapered wall. I'm pouring gasoline on things that remind me of your face. Another sleepless night spent pacing up and down the hall, trying to erase the lingering phantom of your warm embrace. The record player spins a dusty, forgotten ragtime tune, but it can't drown out the howling loneliness inside my head. I'm staring out the window at a pale and indifferent moon, wishing I could just forget every single word you said. My satin slippers glide across the cold linoleum floor, heading towards the cabinet where the heavy liquor stays. I know I shouldn't care about your ghost anymore, but I am trapped inside a labyrinth of yesterday's haze. The city lights below are blinking like a broken sign, signaling a warning that I choose to completely ignore. I keep on crossing every single safety boundary line, hoping against hope that you'll walk through that wooden door. The hours stretch ahead like a long and desert highway road, with no destination and no place to safely rest my heavy mind. I'm carrying the weight of a massive, unbearable load, searching for a solace that I know I'll never find. Drowning in the deep ocean of these midnight blues, paying a heavy penalty for a love I couldn't keep. I got nothing left to win and everything to lose, while the rest of the world is soundly and peacefully asleep. An indigo shadow is wrapping tightly around my fragile spine, chilling me down to the very marrow of my aching bone. You used to be the only thing I could proudly call mine. Now these midnight blues have left me completely alone. The telephone is staring at me like a loaded silver gun, daring me to dial the number I memorized by heart. But I already know that the damage has been fully done, and there is no possible way to restart what fell apart. I traced the outlines of the old photographs we took back when your laughter was the sweetest music I could hear. Now you're just a finished left with nothing but this overwhelming fear. The ice cubes melt away in my half-empty crystal glass, diluting the poison that I drink to numb the sting. I keep on praying that this agonizing phase will pass and stop the endless bells of sorrow that loudly ring. The radiator hisses like a snake hidden in the dark, adding to the symphony of my solitary quiet grief. We manage to extinguish every single vital spark, leaving me with a despair that offers no relief. The hours stretch ahead like a long and desert highway road, with no destination and no place to safely rest my heavy mind. Oh, I'm carrying the weight of a massive, unbearable load, searching for a solace that I know I'll never find. Drowning in the deep ocean of these midnight blues, paying a heavy penalty for a love I couldn't keep. I got nothing left to win and everything to lose, while the rest of the world is soundly and peacefully asleep. The indigo shadow is wrapping tightly around my fragile spine, chilling me down to the very marrow of my aching bone. You used to be the only thing I could proudly call mine. Now these midnight blues have left me completely alone. Now these midnight blues have left me completely alone. Is there a morning light after this endless dark, or am I condemned to wander this room forevermore? We left a scar where there used to be a vibrant spark, and now I'm stranded on this cold, unforgiving shore. Midnight comes, midnight goes, where the wind of sorrow blows. No more light, no more sun. Look at what your absence has done. Drowning in the deep ocean of these midnight blues, paying a heavy penalty for a love I couldn't keep. I've got nothing left to win and everything to lose, while the rest of the world is soundly and peacefully asleep. An indigo shadow is wrapping tightly around my fragile spine, chilling me down to the very marrow of my aching bone. You used to be the only thing I could proudly call mine. Now these midnight blues have left me completely alone. Midnight blues calling my name, a losing game with no one else to blame. Fading out into the dark, goodbye, my sweet spark. An empty corridor echoing with the footsteps of your memory. Every single floorboard creaks with the weight of your name. I am trapped inside this architectural, historical cemetery, playing a solitary match of a forgotten, tragic game. You left your phantom residency inside my fragile chest, a stubborn tenant who refuses to ever pack up and leave, disturbing the peace of my nightly necessary rest. leaving me with nothing but this heavy blanket of grief. The dust is settling on the portraits we hung upon the wall, a gallery of moments that have lost their original color. I hear your laughter resonating faintly down the lonely hall, making the present reality seem significantly duller. I try to exercise your presence with new company and wine, but the spiritual possession is far too strong to break. I keep on tracing every single faded boundary line, remembering the promises you managed to easily fake. The temperature is dropping as the midnight hour draws near. The curtains sway without a single gust of physical wind. I am paralyzed by an ancient, overwhelming existential fear of the emotional wreckage we permanently left behind. Welcome to the sanctuary of my haunted heart, where your ghost occupies every single empty room. A beautiful relationship that we tore completely apart, leaving us stranded inside this sophisticated doom. No matter how far I run, your memory follows close behind, a persistent shadow that I cannot possibly ever escape, locked inside the prison of my own corrupted mind, watching our tragic history take a permanent shape. The clock strikes 3, but the darkness remains completely still, a heavy atmosphere that suffocates my independent spirit. I try to summon the remaining fragments of my broken will, but when your name is spoken, I tremble just to hear it. You were an absolute monarch who ruled my territory with pride, leaving a trail of beautiful devastation. When you abdicated the throne, now I have nowhere left for my shattered dignity to hide, standing center stage in this empty mansion all alone. The mirror reflects a stranger with hollow, exhausted eyes, a victim of a grand illusion that lasted far too long. I am completely finished with your clever, strategic disguise and the bitter resonance of our favorite broken song. I'm opening the windows to let the chilly morning air inside, purging every single corner of your lingering toxic try to summon the remaining fragments of my broken will. But when your name is spoken, I tremble just to hear it. You were an absolute monarch who ruled my territory with pride, leaving a trail of beautiful devastation when you abdicated the throne. Now I have nowhere left for my shattered dignity to hide, standing center stage in this empty mansion all alone. The mirror reflects a stranger with hollow, exhausted eyes, a victim of a grand illusion that lasted far too long. I am completely finished with your clever, strategic disguise and the bitter resonance of our favorite broken song. I'm opening the windows to let the chilly The candlelight is casting long illusions on the bedroom wall, a choreography of ghosts performing in the dim lit space. I watch your dark outline stretch across the lonely hall, an elegant reminder of the intimacy we can't replace. We are two dancers moving to a silent, tragic rhythm, stepping around the fragments of the promises we broke, locked inside a beautiful emotional prison, breathing in the heavy scent of your expensive smoke. You move like a phantom through my chaotic mind, a graceful predator disguised as a protective friend, leaving a trail of beautiful devastation far behind, knowing exactly how this theatrical performance will end. I sway to the melody of your deceptive sweet talk, allowing myself to be led across the dusty floor, even though I know that I should definitively walk away from your toxicity and out that heavy door. The music is imaginary, but the movement is so real, twirling in the darkness with a partner made of air, trying to remember how it actually feels to be held by someone who genuinely cares. We are shadow dancing in the ruins of our love, moving to a tempo that is growing far too slow, with nothing but the indifferent starlight up above, watching our romantic comedy turn into a tragic show. Step to the left, step to the painful right, spinning in circles till we completely lose our sight. A beautiful masquerade that lasts until the dawn, before the shadows disappear and you are finally gone. The record player is silent, but the spin continues on, driven by the momentum of our shared historical grief. We keep on moving long after the joy is fully gone, searching for a fleeting moment of emotional relief. Your hands are cold against my bare, unprotected waist, a chilling contrast to the heat we used to generate. We move with an artificial manufactured haste, trying to outrun the swift approach of our dark fate. I catch my own reflection in the long oval mirror, a solitary figure performing a duet all alone. The harsh reality is becoming significantly clearer as the warmth of your illusion turns into freezing stone. You were never truly here, just a projection of my need, a canvas where I painted all my desperate desires. Now I am watching my exhausted spirit bleed from the embers of our self-destructive volatile fires. The music is imaginary, but the movement is so real. tempo that is growing far too slow, with nothing but the indifferent starlight up above. Watching our romantic comedy turn into a tragic show. Step to the left, step to the painful right, spinning in circles till we completely lose our sight. A beautiful masquerade that lasts until the dawn, before the shadows disappear and you are finally gone. Oh, oh, one final turn before the light breaks through the room. One last embrace before the fantasy dies away completely. We danced our way into this magnificent quiet doom, allowing the destruction to consume us so sweetly. Shadows fade, darkness goes, where the final curtain blows. The dance is over, the music ends. No longer lover, no longer friends. We are shadow dancing in the ruins of our love, moving to a tempo that is growing far too slow, with nothing but the indifferent starlight up above. Watching our romantic comedy turn into a tragic show. Step to the left, step to the painful right, step to the painful right, circles till we completely lose our sight. A beautiful masquerade that lasts until the dawn, before the shadows disappear and you are finally gone. Shadow dancing into the light. The floor is empty, the stage is clear. No more shadows lingering here. You pour your poison in a crystal glass, hoping that the bitter taste will pass. A dangerous game of hide and seek we play, wasting all the hours of the day. Your compliments are sharp like razor blades, cutting through the promises we made. I linger in the doorway of your heart, knowing that we're doomed right from the start. The record spins a melody so sweet, matching every heavy pulse and beat. You look at me with eyes of amber stone, leaving me completely all alone. A wicked habit that I can't undo, spending every dollar just on you. We gamble with the pieces of our soul, losing every bit of our control. You give me just enough to keep me hooked, ignoring everyone that we overlooked. A beautiful disaster in the making, with every single breath that we are taking. Bitter honey dripping from your tongue, a melody that we have always sung. It tastes like heaven, but it burns like hell, locking us inside this wicked spell. Oh, bitter honey soothing every wound, while the midnight moon is fully tuned. We choose the poison that we love the most, dancing with a sweet and golden ghost. I find your letters hidden in the drawer, realizing I don't know you anymore. The perfume on your collar isn't mine, another casualty of wasting time. I pour the liquor till the bottle's dry, staring at a dull and empty sky. You sell me illusions that I gladly buy, never even bothering to lie. why the velvet curtains block the morning sun, counting all the damage we have done. You pull me close and push me far away, changing every rules we used to play. My high heels click across the marble floor, walking out but wanting something more. A desperate cycle that we cannot break, living for the mess that we create. You give me just enough to keep me hooked, ignoring every warning that we overlooked. A beautiful disaster in the making, with every single breath that we are taking. Bitter honey dripping from your tongue, a melody that we have always sung. It tastes like heaven, but it burns like hell, locking us inside this wicked spell. Oh, bitter honey soothing every wound, while the midnight moon is fully tuned. We choose the poison that we love the most, dancing with a sweet and golden why do I crave the sting inside your kiss? Why do we find our comfort in an abyss? We feed on the deception and the greed, forgetting what we actually need. So sweet, yet so unkind, losing my troubled mind. Taste the nectar, feel the pain, washing down like summer rain. Bitter honey dripping from your tongue, a melody that we have always sung. It tastes like heaven, but it burns like hell, locking us inside this wicked spell. Oh, bitter honey soothing every wound, while the midnight moon is fully tuned. We choose the poison that we love the most, dancing with a sweet and golden ghost. Just a taste of your bitter honey, so sweet, so dark, leaving its eternal mark, dripping slow. Here we go. Midnight whiskey traces on the kitchen counter. Your silhouette is fading like a ghost in the hall. I hold the heavy silence as the shadows grow rounder, listening closely to the rain that starts to fall. The radio is humming an old familiar blues, but the melody just twists the knife inside my chest. Every single corner speaks of love we used to lose, leaving me with nothing but this dark, uninvited guest. Your velvet jacket is still hanging by the wooden door, catching the dim light of the street lamp outside. I trace your steps across the dusty hardwood floor, remembering the secrets that we no longer hide. The clock is ticking slower than my beating heart, a bittersweet reminder of the promises we made. We painted a masterpiece, then tore it right apart, watching every vibrant color slowly start to fade. The temperature is dropping, the fire's burning low. We ran out of reasons to keep up the charade. Two heavy souls with nowhere left to go, trapped inside the beautiful mess that we made. Oh, these velvet tears keep falling in the dark, staining the memories we gathered through the years. You left your mark, a cold and chapter of our story starts to unfold. Lipstick stains upon a broken crystal glass, a testament to words we never should have said. We thought the stormy weather would eventually pass, but we built a fortress on a fragile golden thread. Now I am walking through the ruins of our paradise. The air is thick with things we left unspoken. I paid the ultimate unforgiving price to find out that your promises were easily broken. The telephone is silent, sleeping on the stand. No late night rings to rescue me from my mind. I'm holding on to nothing in the palm of my hand, searching for a comfort that I'll never find. The neon sign outside is flickering in blue, casting long illusions on the bedroom wall. I'm suffocating in the very thought of you, waiting for the final curtain to inevitably fall. The temperature is dropping, the fire's burning low. We ran out of reasons to keep up the charade. Two heavy souls with nowhere left to go, trapped inside the beautiful mess that we made. Oh, these velvet tears keep falling in the dark, staining the memories we gathered through the years. You left your mark, a cold and permanent spark. Now I'm drowning slowly in these velvet tears. Wash away the passion, wash away the pain. Nothing but a shadow of the love we used to hold, crying in the sanctuary of the midnight rain, as the final chapter of our story starts to unfold. Starts to unfold. Pause is the price we pay for loving far too deep, selling out our sanity for a moment in the sun. Now I have these lonely, bitter secrets left to keep, looking at the damage and the destruction we have done. No more excuses, no more elegant lies, just the cold truth staring back from your eyes. Velvet drops falling down in this quiet, deserted town. Oh, these velvet tears keep falling in the dark, staining the memories we gathered through the years. You left your mark, a cold and permanent spark. Now I'm drowning slowly in these velvet tears. Wash away the passion, wash away the pain. Nothing but a shadow of the love we used to hold, crying in the sanctuary of the midnight rain, as the final chapter of our story starts to unfold. Velvet tears, so soft, so cold, a tragic story that was never told. Fading into the misty night, until the morning brings the light. You pour your poison in a crystal glass, hoping that the bitter taste will pass. A dangerous game of hide and seek we play, wasting all the hours of the day. Your compliments are sharp like razor blades, cutting through the promises we made. I linger in the doorway of your heart, knowing that we're doomed right from the start. The spins a melody so sweet, matching every heavy pulse and beat. You look at me with eyes of amber stone, leaving me completely all alone. A wicked habit that I can't undo, spending every dollar just on you. We gamble with the pieces of our soul, losing every bit of our control. You give me just enough to keep me hooked, ignoring every warning that we overlooked. A beautiful disaster in the making, with every single breath that we are taking. Bitter honey dripping from your tongue, a melody that we have always sung. It tastes like heaven, but it burns like hell, locking us inside this wicked spell. Oh, bitter honey, soothing every wound, while the midnight moon is fully tuned. We choose the poison that we love the most, dancing with a sweet and golden ghost. I find your letters hidden in the drawer, realizing I don't know you anymore. The perfume on your collar isn't mine, another casualty of wasting time. I pour the liquor till the bottle's dry, staring at a dull and empty sky. You sell me illusion that I gladly buy, never even bothering to lie. The velvet curtains block the morning sun, counting all the damage we have done. You pull me close and push me far away, changing every rules we used to play. My high heels click across the marble floor, walking out the wanting something more. A desperate cycle that we cannot break, living for the mess that we create. You give me just enough to keep me hooked, ignoring every warning that we overlooked. A beautiful disaster in the making, with every single breath that we are taking. Bitter honey dripping from your tongue, a melody that we have always sung. It tastes like heaven, but it burns like hell, locking us inside this wicked spell. Oh, bitter honey, soothing every wound, while the midnight moon is fully tuned. We choose the poison that we love the most, dancing with a sweet and golden ghost. Actually need, so sweet, yet so unkind, losing my troubled mind. Taste the nectar, feel the pain, washing down like summer rain. Bitter honey dripping from your tongue, a melody that we have always sung. It tastes like heaven, but it burns like hell, locking us inside this wicked spell. Oh, bitter honey, soothing every wound, while the midnight moon is fully tuned. We choose the poison that we love the most, dancing with a sweet and golden ghost. Just a taste of your bitter honey, so sweet.